Howdy everyone, howdy. Welcome to, okay, why the screen is black? Why is it black? I don't know why. Oh, okay, finally, picture. Welcome to a live stream. Now, yesterday I had a surprise live stream because I was so excited. I wasn't going to live stream yesterday. I don't think I live streamed early in the morning, but I wasn't going to live stream yesterday because I thought I needed a break. But of course, some interesting news popped up. I had no choice but to discuss it with y'all. Okay, so this is how I make my trans compilations. This is part one. I'm not sure if I'll be able to record everything in it. That's just the main concern, because in order to do that, I have to have a lot of programs opened up. So I'm just saying I don't know if I'll be able to record everything. If I can't live stream it, I'll try and record it separately, you know. But let's just see. This is the first step. First step is downloading videos. Now you may be thinking, okay, this is the easiest step. Actually, yeah, easy step, right? Easy step. Now I have bookmarked a lot of videos, and I've been downloading some last night and early in the morning. Obviously, as you can see, I've downloaded quite so much, but of course, there's a lot to go. A lot to go. Over here, we have the links. Now, why do I keep the links? Because obviously, it's credits. I have to credit the video, so I have to save the links separately. Look at this. All these are links. Okay, all these are links, and plus I have links for the other videos I made. You know, I leave these links here because I don't even know which one to delete. I know I finished a lot of these ones. I don't even know. What if I come back to one trans woman? You know, at least I'll have some links over here. And honestly, like, you know, there's just so much. There's just so much right now over here. So look at this. That's just a lot. That's just a lot so far. Now I save the links separately, and obviously when I'm editing the videos on YouTube, I then add the links. It is kind of a tedious task, but it's way better than forgetting about the links, to be fair. So we're going to be downloading some videos. I'm sorry if it won't really play that much, because obviously OBS does not really record anything that plays all the time. It's very, very annoying, which is kind of fine, you know. I really wish I could do reaction videos, but what else can I do, to be fair? So I will look at a video, you know, I'll see if it's good, I'll see if it's worth, you know, like this one. This is beautiful. But of course, I have my eye on this one. So what I do is click open a new tab. I then click this one. Now, yes, the audio is off. Don't worry, no copyright strikes over here, because I always keep the audio off, you know? I always keep the audio off because there's no point in leaving it on. I give them a name like, okay, but let's see. Okay, so basically, if it's a male to female video, most of the time I'll title it male to female 1, 2, or 3 or whatever. And if it's not a male to female video, I'll just title it trans something. In the past, I jumbled up all the videos. You know, I used to have like two, you know, trans videos, you know, from different creators I would download from, you know, at the same time. So I would kind of mix up the numbers, mix up certain things. You know, editing it wasn't so fun. But I finished editing. That was like long ago, a couple of months ago, I guess. Then we take this. We have to copy the link. We have to copy the link. And then we paste it. It might be very slow. It might be very slow, I'm sorry. But since I have OBS open, it's going to eat up some stuff. So I do apologize. Now, I think I've actually downloaded like 3 more videos from her before I started recording. So, you know, I'm fine. I'm fine. I think I have enough content. Now, okay. We then open a new one. Okay. Now, this is going to be a very tedious task. Don't worry, I won't record everything. I'll just record some parts. Now, as you can see, we have another one, another beautiful trans woman. So, yeah. Now, sometimes I'll download certain type of videos. Sometimes I'll just download one or two. It depends on what's out there, you know? I know a lot of you guys and gals like the naughtiness of the video, you know, stuff like this. Stuff like this. Look at this. You know? Like, that's something y'all like. So that's kind of cool. But also, I'm also doing it for inspiration as well. Because when I look at that, I get a lot of inspiration. You know, I get a lot of inspiration. Okay. So, yeah. Okay, sometimes you gotta keep mining down just to find some footage if there's a male to female one in there. You know? Because people really like that, the male to female one before and after. I really like that as well. I kind of doubt there is one, but this is just a lot of just trans videos. Now, I don't really also want to show the odd stuff as well, but I also show like mixture stuff, you know, kind of like different stuff altogether. Like, you know, maybe they're doing something, maybe they're talking about something, you know. So I'll just download these two. I have to make sure I open the links first. So yeah, I haven't edited the ones for August yet. Okay, these are the ones for September. I'm downloading these for September, so it's gonna be very, very different. You know. Okay, this is gonna be trans. Let's see, 6. Okay. Sometimes I may mix the name up, but it's totally fine. As long as all the videos are together as one. For example, I'm downloading 2 right now. I'm downloading 2 videos right now. You know? Obviously, they have to be together. They shouldn't be titled, you know, male to female and another titled trans. It shouldn't be that way. You know, regardless of what it is, it has to be together. There has to be a string connected so I know when to use the videos. Because there are times where I do make mistakes. A lot of mistakes. Okay. Okay, I think I downloaded all of them, but if I ever make a mistake, I can come back to these links. That's also a cool part about, you know, recording these links. Wait, I forgot to put the main link up. So when I'm actually editing the video on YouTube, I just copy and paste from this, and there we go, done. It's just very fun to do. You know, I really like doing stuff like this. I'm really happy that, you know, I stopped making too much rants. I know I rant time to time, but I don't really do that much as I used to. Because at the end of the day, that kind of sucks. This channel, this specific channel, was created by male to female content, you know? I started to get like a couple of subscribers back in the day, and you know, I realized that I should make videos, and I was obsessed with male to female videos. So I thought, let me make my own, and then I started. Obviously, I got carried away with myself. Some people liked it, some people maybe not really interested. Okay, here we have another beautiful one. Okay, you gotta wait for this to load. Now, sometimes when you see some videos that don't really indicate they're trans, you gotta keep looking. Keep looking because you gotta read the description to make sure. Read the description, read different things just to make sure that, you know, you're downloading the right stuff. You are getting the right stuff, because honestly, sometimes you can choose the wrong video or stuff like that. Now I can't remember why I had this. I don't know. Is she trans? I don't know. You see, sometimes I make big mistakes, and sometimes you look at the videos and see if there's anything like saying, "Oh, this person is trans," because sometimes they do not say all the time. So you just gotta look at the footage. You gotta basically do a lot of research. Okay, now it says Miss Trans. Okay, you know she's trans. You know she's a trans woman. So what videos should I download? Now, I don't know if I'll download the male to female one. It's just her. You know, sometimes they'll just post themselves from baby and then skip right to adult. So, no, not into that stuff. Not gonna get that stuff. You know, I normally look for like the more masculine images, and then you get the feminine images. So, as you can see, I'm just gonna download some other random stuff. You know, maybe this one. Not too much videos, not too many videos, because sometimes you just don't want to download too much. There are times where I download like 6 and 7 videos. That's just too much. Uh, I'm sure you guys will like this. So, you know, sometimes you gotta do it for the subscribers. Sometimes you gotta do it for the subscribers. Okay, so I'm gonna copy this name. Okay, maybe not this video. Maybe there is a male to female before and after. I just need to find one properly. Sometimes they edit very well in the video. Did I download this already? I don't think so. No. See, I keep forgetting what I do sometimes. It kind of sucks. Kind of sucks. I keep forgetting to do it. So, okay. Um, a makeup one will do. You gotta right click and click save video. I have over like hundreds of videos now. Nope, that's a 8. Like since last night, I have been downloading like a lot of videos. Um, Obviously, these compilations, some of them are so long. Like recently, I made a 6-minute compilation. Yeah, I know. That's just so insane. Sometimes you may be thinking, 6 minutes, 6 minutes. Yeah, I know. But that was a special video. But not everyone watched it. I think it was age restricted as well. Fun fact, when my videos become age restricted, they barely get views, which kind of sucks because I really want them to blow up. Obviously not everyone should watch it, obviously, but there are plenty of people who watch trans content. So why shouldn't they see the trans content? Now you have to search it to find it sometimes, which really sucks because with the tags and everything, they don't really help a lot. So, once again, if you are interested in this type of content, please click the notifications because sometimes YouTube won't really show you these videos on your recommended page. This isn't like the old days of YouTube. YouTube has completely changed. I think that's enough videos. Unless there's one with at the pool, then I think that'll be great. I normally like the moving videos better, the ones with just moving instead of images, but that's both are fine actually, not a big deal. Like, this is fine, you know, but I always like to have some movement here and there. But that's totally fine, you know. I'm just gonna post this. It's basically a little Instagram post. I don't know why. Now, not every person shows their other links out there, but you know what? Let's just put it in. Okay, you then download that, click this. Maybe one more will do. You know, I'm feeling for one more. Let's go one more, okay? Anything more pretty? I know, like, this is such a very difficult thing to do, okay? It's so difficult. Okay, even if the image, it's an image. People still like stuff like that. People get inspired by stuff like that. Okay, 41. So, you gotta copy the link. Again, okay. You know, at night when I'm copying the links, the sound of my keyboard clicking, it's so loud, you know. I always worry if I wake someone up. I try to do it so soft, and that's just so difficult to do, you know. I try tapping it on my mouse instead of clicking. It's kind of difficult. It's very difficult, you know. So it's kind of hard to do it at night. But at night, I'm normally not doing that much to begin with. So, you know, it's like the perfect time. But at the same time, the worst time. Okay, open a new tab. Okay, let me just save this. Keep saving it. What if the laptop kind of fails or something like that happens? I am charging it, so it's fine, but what if something happens? You know, like the most important question. What if something happens? You know, okay. Now, okay, there's a lot of interesting content you guys will like from this. Sometimes it takes some time to load. When I'm downloading stuff at night, it's extra slow for some reason. Like, I could be watching a separate video that's totally fine, but when I start going on these pages and start to load the videos, it's very difficult. So as you can see, I think you guys will like this. So yeah, you know what? Open this new tab. Okay. Sometimes, you know, people like stuff like that. Okay? This is inspirational, you know? Okay, so... Okay, good. I have to close these things quickly because I have so much open. Normally I'll have like 6 or 7 tabs at least open, but I don't want to leave that much. Okay, but hold on. So anyways, let's just, you know, take our viewpoint, our discussion away from this for now and talk about Monster Hunter, because I did a live stream yesterday at the afternoon and I was talking about how amazing it was. I was talking about the updates. Now, I was talking about all the cool features that's going to be available in the game. That was just so cool. That was just so cool because, you know, I really like what they're doing. They basically take the base game and they expand upon all of those mechanics they've made. So that's really cool. And they really are doing a good job at this, you know? So I think they really deserve it. I really hope, though, this game is somewhat difficult. Wait, what did I do? Sometimes I make a mistake. I'm sorry. Sometimes I make mistakes. Mistakes happen. Okay. Mistakes happen. Okay, this is kind of cute. Okay, mistakes happen, and then all of a sudden, you know, you mistakenly paste the wrong link instead of copying the link. Things happen, okay? Anyways, back to Monster Hunter. I really wonder if there's going to be surprise monsters, because they've shown a lot of monsters that's going to be in the game already. So you may be thinking, okay, what if they give us surprise monsters? You know, that will be amazing. I would really appreciate that. You know, surprise monsters, like a monster that they never really shown in the teasers. They just surprise us. I would really appreciate that. Because when you tease out everything, what do you get out of it? You know, nothing. You know, sometimes surprises are good. That's the best part about surprises. You know. I think this is a male to female. Yep, it is. It is. You see, sometimes I save too early. I can't download everything. I have to download a couple of things. Okay, this is something you guys will like. You know. Okay. 45. Okay, we have a lot of content. You know. We're just gonna do this. You also have to find some non-naughty stuff as well to balance things out, because too much naughtiness, you know, YouTube will be like, no, you can't do that. You can't do that over here. So we're just gonna copy this. Boom. But once again, if you are interested in their content, you should at least, you know, check the links that I provide, because there's so much more that I do not show, you know. So you can check them out and see all the cool stuff they do. Sometimes a close-up is kind of cool. You know, like very normal stuff, you know, to balance things out. Hey, I like it. Okay. So, okay. Um 6, okay. You gotta keep downloading stuff, and then oh, what did I click? Oh my gosh, did I click the wrong thing? Oh, for a second I thought I clicked the wrong thing. I'm sorry. You see a lot of these tabs over here? Yeah, that's the problem. Last time I was downloading something, uh, I was gonna click the link, and then I mistakenly clicked this, you know. Which, by the way, I can actually buy the DVD now, which is amazing. You know, I've been wanting to watch that movie for such a long time, so cool, you know. Okay, I think I need like a face video, like just with a face. I think this is cute. Done. But yeah, um, you know, Monster Hunter has really changed, and I know this specific Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak is totally different. You know, every game is gonna have their flaws. Every game is gonna have their ups and downs. It's not the end of the world, really. It's just that personally with Rise, I think it's way too fast, especially for the hunter's speed. Because the monsters, I don't mind that they're freaking fast. I don't mind they're faster than light. The point is, you know, hunters should not be as fast as monsters, or faster than monsters, you know? Because that kind of sucks, because the monsters don't really give you a challenge. The point of Monster Hunter is to get a challenge from these guys, you know? To get an extra challenge. And if you can't get a challenge, then what's the point? I know Master Rank is basically this tougher rank, but let's be real for a second. Let's be real for a second. I kind of doubt this is gonna change a lot. You know, like we will be still faster than some monsters, and that's gonna be a problem, I will say. You know, and yeah, some people may still not like it. You know, I really like what they're doing in some parts, but some parts of the Monster Hunter game really really shows that they're more focused on super fast pacedness. I know this is made from a separate team, but still, you know, like they got a lot of things right. They got the diversity of different monster species right. They got what else? They different mechanics. They kind of broaden different things up. I appreciate it, but it's just way too fast for me. It's like the monsters don't even get a chance sometimes. You know, it kind of sucks. Kind of sucks. They don't get a chance to fight properly. They're strong, but it's like you have to stay on land just to properly fight them. You know, and I know Monster Hunter 6 won't really do this, because there's no wire bug. The reason why it's fast is because of the wire bug. You know, there's a wire bug mechanic. It makes you fly around, that's great. You can climb up mountains and stuff and, soar over the monster's head, but I don't really want to use that for attacking all the time. I feel like that's just way too fast. And I really hope that Monster Hunter doesn't become a game where the hunters are better than the monsters. That's not supposed to be the main point of Monster Hunter. The main point of Monster Hunter is you're supposed to progress from fighting the strong monsters. Subliminally you will learn uh, how to fight these monsters as you face them over and over again, and you'll craft better materials to make yourself a better hunter. You know, there's not much of leveling up scale or anything like that, so I still don't see why the hunters must be better. I don't mind making the combat a tad bit faster, but honestly, I feel like I really feel like that that if the hunter is way too fast than the monster, then what's the point? Or if the hunter is already strong enough before even putting on armor, then what's the point? The armor is supposed to make the game important. Whatever armor and weapons you use changes the game in a tremendous way. So I still don't like how things are so fast. Obviously, Monster Hunter 6 won't do that. I doubt it. And I know there'll be a lot of new inclusions to the combat and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, it won't be like Rise and Sunbreak where it's so fast, you know? It won't be like that at all. So I really hope that we go back to grounded hunting, simple hunting. Not everything has to be super fast paced or flashy lights here and there. At the end of the day, it's more important to have. Is this? What is this? Did I mistakenly? Oh, I was testing things out. I guess I was trying to see if things actually work. Okay. Uh, because I was seeing if I was trying to see where these bookmarks go. I just created my first ever folder, so I was wondering how it works. Yeah, I know, I'm very slow with this type of computer stuff. Okay. Sometimes, okay, here we go. She tells what she is. Okay. So let's just scroll down a bit and see what we can find. Okay, I think that's the end, I guess. But as I was saying, Monster Hunter has changed completely. There's a lot of good moments in it, but then when you make hunters more stronger, more faster in some way, that's not fun. That's not fun because the monsters are supposed to be the main meat. Hunting them, finishing them off, supposed to make it feel like a really good experience. And when you just, like barely let them hit you. If they barely hit you, then something is wrong. You know, and I would say that again, something is wrong. I think obviously you can't take the wire bug out because it's an important feature of Monster Hunter Rise and Sunbreak. So what we have to do moving forward is don't really implement that. You know, for example, take the rampages in Monster Hunter Rise. It's basically a tower defense type of style where you have to basically defend your village and you have a stronghold where you fight the monsters, you get like weapons and NPCs to help you out. Cool stuff, right? I know. But uh, of course, when when the rampages are slightly done just a bit more, you start to get very bored of it. It feels like it's a chore to do, you know. And a lot of people hate it because it's not the best hunt. The only monster you can hunt to a full health is a monster at the end of the rampage, the main monster for the rampage. That's it. Like the rest of them, like you hit them to a certain point and they fade away. Doesn't really feel like hunting material, you know. So yeah, something is really annoying about that. So you know for a fact they took that out completely in Sunbreak. There's no rampages in Sunbreak because I feel like even the creators themselves were realizing that, you know what, this is not that good. This type of content is not that good, and I'm glad they realized that, because let's be real for a second. Let's be real for a second. The rampages sounded good in pen and paper, but really lacked a lot of good execution. And I think that's where they failed, the execution part. It seemed like a good idea, especially for a spin-off game. It could seem like a good idea, but no, it's the way they executed it was so terrible. Now, some people like it, obviously. It's not the end of the world if they like it. You know, I'm just putting out some criticism of this specific feature because once again, this feature, it's kind of wrapped around the story mode of Monster Hunter Rise. But Sunbreak, it's no more there. We now instead get regular hunts with NPCs helping us out, which is amazing. It's much better than Rampages, to be fair, because we go on our regular hunts. It's just NPCs are going to be with us now, and they're going to be helping us. And the NPCs are really good. You know, if they faint, they won't really cost you anything whatsoever. So it's really cool to see. It's really cool to see that. You know, it's really cool to see what Capcom is doing. And in fact, if I'm not mistaken, Capcom already had NPC hunters long ago, back in no, I can't remember the exact date, but they had NPC hunters in Monster Hunter Frontier, a game that was released in a different region, and obviously it was very much a rare feed game because not everyone could play the game. Not everyone could play the game, which is fine, but the game had a lot of interesting features and stuff like that, so, you know, a lot of people played it, enjoyed it. It was very difficult. The difficulty kept heightening as the seasons progressed. It was more of a pay to play game. You know, there were also, I heard, some pay to play weapons. You know, you just bought certain things and then you could craft certain things, I guess. You know, it was very much a different game, you know. Now, obviously things are different, you know, and it seems like they're trying to bring up certain features from Frontier over on the main games, especially with the monsters. When they brought Espinas, a monster that's basically, I guess, was a flagship for one of the Frontier games. You know, for a fact, they really were enjoying Frontier. It seems like they were, you know. It seems like they were really enjoying Frontier. And that's good, you know, because Frontier is supposed to have extra difficulty and stuff. So I don't know what they're going to be doing with Sunbreak. I don't know what other updates they're going to be doing. I don't even know if we're going to be having Apex monsters. We had Apex monsters in Rise, and they were basically monsters that got stronger, got new moves and different coloring. Because of the rampage, you know, because of the monster that they survived a monster's attack, so you know, they got more stronger and angrier and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, I wonder if they're going to implement a different rampage style over here, because I'm sure they can. I'm sure they can implement something with the rampages. Oh, this is beautiful. Speaking of the rampages, as I said, I'm happy that it's going away. It's only for a Rise experience. For Sunbreak, we're getting something completely different, which is NPC hunters. That's amazing. That's really amazing. Because it doesn't change the flow of the game whatsoever. So, you know what? Good for them for trying something different and not basing it off a Rampage. Now, I'm sure this idea was planned long ago because it does seem like Capcom does plan these things ahead of time. So it only makes me believe that Capcom is actually working on Monster Hunter 6 or was working on Monster Hunter 6 since, let's just say, 2019, you know? Because let's be real for a second, the expansion of Iceborne was planned for some time. You know, you can tell that they were planning it alongside World. Maybe kept it a secret, very much a really good secret. But obviously, let's let's understand the fact that like within that same year, it was announced that a expansion is coming out the next year. So maybe they used the following year, 2019, to actually kind of finish things up or wrap things up. Maybe dub things. I don't really know how the full uh, behind the scenes worked because obviously there's a lot of people working in Capcom, so a lot of things will be getting done much more quicker than anything else. So yeah, okay, okay. Right then, gotta close these things up because too much, too much. I have 3 videos over here, so I'll leave this open so I know what I'm downloading because sometimes you make a mistake and you forget, oh, I forgot to download 1 video or 2 videos or 3. I actually have an underwear like that. Slightly, like just the bottom part, not really the full top. So just putting that out there, you know. And fun fact, a couple years ago, I actually purchased a bunny cute outfit. The bunny girl outfit. You get your underwear, you get your bra, and you get your bunny ears. I ordered that back in 2020. Never freaking received it whatsoever. And you may be thinking, what happened? I've told the story a couple of times, but for those of you who have not heard the story, let me explain lightly. Now, what happened was, obviously, I was ordering something from Wish, and Wish, cheap stuff, right? I was pretty excited, and then, I entered my address. And then all of a sudden, next to the address, they said, you know, basically giving me the same address but rearranged in different ways and missing out one word. And then I thought maybe this is how they see it. This is how they package stuff. So let me click this. Total mistake. Do not choose their recommended address. Do not choose that. Do not choose it whatsoever. You know why? Because it'll mess up your order. It messed up mine. Okay. And then I remember last year I was getting messages. From the post office saying collect your stuff every couple of months. I only got 3 of my items. The rest I did not. Well, the bunny outfit I never got. I had a free bracelet. I forgot the other thing. I think I bought underwear. I can't really remember. And then I bought that red dress. That's it. That's literally it. I don't have. I don't have. I don't have my bunny outfit. When I mean bunny outfit, I don't mean some furry thing. I mean the bunny underwear. The cute one with the headband. That one I'm talking about. I'm just saying it was so sad not to get it. And last year July we had riots. Now, obviously, let's just say my product arrived around that time and was in the warehouse. You know. Okay. The rioters would have destroyed it because they did destroy a lot of things in the warehouses for many post offices, so I'm not surprised if something happened to it. But I remember that one day I had like a message and they said they're going to give me all of my stuff. They gave me like, I guess 2 or 3 messages. I think 2 messages or something. And then, they give you a message and tell you what number your item is locked in, which closet is it in, which locker it's in. And then I told them, and then they said, oh no, nothing's over there. And I'm like, excuse me, but you sent me a message telling me one of my items will be here, you think in your head, why will they do that? I wish I had my tablet with me. I could have showed them the messages, you know. And the craziest thing was they barely had things on computer, which was insane. I wish there was more of a computer-based stuff. You know, yes, for signing your packages, you need to sign on paper, but no. Something did not make sense when it came to what they were doing. I feel like they were very much backwards with something. You know, maybe they had my package and they sent it back. And by the way, when you have a package, you have to pay for it in the post office to receive it. Yeah, very strange, right? Well, of course, not really strange. But if they're government, then don't they really get paid from taxes? You know, because that's just how things work, right? So possibly the rampage that happened last year with July and everything like that, that could have actually just maybe someone stole my item. I don't know. Uh, she's very beautiful. Look at her. Okay. So what else can I talk about? I don't know. I really don't know. You know, I do not know what to talk about. Oh, by the way, we've been having water shedding for some time. Have you heard of load shedding? Basically, rolling blackouts. Well, we've been getting that since 2008. I can't remember that much long ago because I was too small. But I do remember recently, like back in 2015. I remember, the dark days because I was grade 7 back then. What happened was uh, I obviously, um, come home from school, and then a couple hours later, after I do my homework, the power might go off from 4 to 6 or 6 to 8. And when it goes off from 6 to 8, the problem with that was I really hated it because everything was dark. I wasn't really a fan of the darkness. I was very uncomfortable with darkness, even though I slept with the lights off. But like the entire house off, that wasn't so nice. So that wasn't so nice one, but so I was very disappointed. I remember, my Amsters. I had Amsters back then, and near the Amsters, it was a long table. So we had a candle, and I remember just walking back and forth, watching my shadows. I would have like 3 or 4 shadows from the candlelight, and obviously I would just watch them. I would march up and down, and 2 hours was a long time back then, especially if you were a kid. If you were a kid, going through load shedding is like very annoying. However, like recent years, I started using it for writing. I remember back in 2019 we had load shedding a couple times, and I was using that time for writing. I was using it for writing, like just basically relaxing, writing stuff. Because honestly, there's no need to waste time marching up and down, even if it's lights out. Work still has to be done. So yeah, I'm just saying, like things happen. Now we have water shedding. I think it's just happening to us because they're fixing pipes. If you do not know, we had a flood recently, a drastic flood. The flood was so bad, honestly. It killed a lot of people and it broke so many homes. It was a sad thing to even have. And honestly, they're fixing things now, which is good. Really happy about that. I think that's good that they're fixing stuff. Uh, so I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to complain, you know, because once again, in order to make other people happy to fix their life, that's fine. That's fine. I'm not. It's not the end of the world. Uh, so I hope they fix stuff and get it and make it strong. Make it really strong because then if next time if a flood happens, I do not want a flood to happen or any other disaster happens. I don't want things to break. I want things to last for some time, you know? I remember those floods. It was just a couple of months ago, by the way. It was around, I can't remember now the exact date, but just a couple of months ago, the floods were so harsh. The rain was so harsh. I remember we kept having power issues. Our power switch, some switch failed or something. The earth leakage failed, kept switching off, and then I remember that was such a worryful time. We had to call electricians over here just to kind of help us. Because it was just so insane, and plus them coming at rainy times just to help us out. It was so helpful. Some people have some big hearts. I really appreciate that. Okay. Um. So, anyways, what else can I talk about besides stuff like, because I don't really want to talk too much about the floods. It's just so sad. It's sad. We lost so many people. We even lost babies. And just thinking about that just breaks my heart. How did that happen? Houses were collapsing, things were happening. It's just so scary. It's so scary. I really wish it never happened. Because you just don't really like. I don't like stuff like that. Because so many innocent people were taken from us. So many people with dreams taken from us. 61. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna download these links. I'm sitting very crouched up. I need a new table. I mean chair. Well, okay, also another table. I need to fix this table. Now we use this table. Well, I've been using this table for such a long time. But we used this table actually for a party we had recently for my niece. She turned 1 and obviously we used this table. It was very small, very cool. I think we also used this table for previous parties in the past. But regardless, we used this table. It was amazing. But after that, I realized there was a crack on the table. I guess all the stuff on top of it was too heavy. So what happened was, the table is still up, but there's a crack in the middle, and I'm worried about that because what if it fails? What if it fails? While I'm busy writing something, and boom, all my technology falls. Oh, that would be so sad. Did I download these videos though? Let me check. Sometimes I don't know if I downloaded it. I don't know. I have to check. Let me check. I'm so stupid. This is why I need to have that full page open. As you can see, it's trans. Wow. Yep, I've been downloading for some time. Okay. I have to make sure. Now, there's one video. This one, I totally don't know which video was that, but it's connected with her, so it's told. So I at least I have footage of her, so I did not really lose anything. But a couple of months ago, I remember I was downloading something, and then all of a sudden, like 2 videos were corrupted, so I had no idea what was going on. Okay. Oh, I never downloaded stuff like that. Okay. I never downloaded those videos. Wait, hold on. Hold on, what video is this? Let me just... You see, this is why it's important to have the links as well, because you can just check it out. I didn't download it. You see, sometimes I don't even download these things, and it's a mistake. It's a freaking mistake. Like, look, okay, I have this. Then, what don't I have? It says I have 5 videos over there. These things are just way too complicated, honestly. So I have... No, this is different. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These 5 are together, then... Paste and go. Oh my gosh. Okay, something's wrong. How come the video is okay, so this is her. Okay, so I don't have the one where she's in pink. I did download that, so which one was that? I think it's the one right up over here. No. No. Oh my gosh, I had to watch content now. Okay, I think that's the one. Just to be sure, yeah, that's the one. Because I have the other links. So sometimes you will make mistakes, as I said earlier. $62, okay. Okay, now I need to do this. Why did I re-download that? Oh my gosh. I'm an idiot. I'm such an idiot. Why the hell did I re-download that? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'll overwrite it. Okay. I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. I am so stupid, honestly. If you search stupidity in the dictionary, you will find not me, but I'm sure they'll update it to me, you know? So stupid. How can I be so stupid, honestly? I thought I downloaded this one though, or maybe I just clicked it. Okay. So at least, you know, only one failure. And the failure isn't something like a separate video, so I kind of know. What is, let me just check again. Okay, yep, replace. Anything else? I know there's like one more to go, maybe. Like the amount of videos I'm downloading, I know they'll be compressed into like 7 videos. Sometimes I think I can make it to like 100 videos. Okay, no, that's too much. But sometimes I think I can. And then I'm like, oh wow. And then I realize, oh yeah, I barely got to like 10. That's the funny part about, you know. There's a lot of videos over here. Okay, I think that's enough. I think that's enough. Moving on, we go to her. This is gonna be a long live stream, okay? Is this my longest live stream ever? No, it's 45 minutes. I've had longer. I thought it's like 2 hours by now. Time is a bit slow today. It's kind of strange how time is so slow. Okay. So, what else to talk about? Let me just stay quiet for a while. Oh, yeah, I need a new chair. I bought a chair back in late 2019, and I just bought it because of the size. Obviously, I needed one, but I bought the one I'm using right now because of the size. And was that a good idea? No. No. It's not a good idea. I purchased it because of the size. Really? It is a bigger chair than my siblings' chairs. You know, I was too focused on my ego. I barely have an ego, you know, but when it comes out, it shines, it burnishes. It burnishes so bright, you know? But I'm not an egotistical person, please understand. I'm not really into ego. I always don't really care about that. You know, like I get I get it, like it's good to respect yourself, but some people overly respect themselves and think they're more important than others, and that's where the ego comes in. I got this chair because there were other comfortable chairs as well. This was the most expensive chair in the store back then. Let's say like $200. Uh, but look at the chair now. It won't even be worth $100. Okay, I'm just saying. I'm just keeping it real. Just keeping it real. Cause who will keep it real? Who's gonna keep it real? So, anyways, as I was saying, um, I think even a small chair will be totally fine. There's no need for me to. There is no need for me to get something so extreme. I know there's a lot of gaming chairs. Those chairs suck. I'm gonna be honest. Those chairs suck tremendously bad. Uh, and that's the truth. Gaming chairs suck. I'm not gonna lie about that. Oh look, gaming chair. That doesn't gonna help. It isn't gonna help you with playing games. It's just another. It's one of those. It's just one of those gimmicks. It's a gimmick because it's still the same chair. Calling a cat a dog is not gonna change it from being a cat. I know that sounds hypocritical because transgender, but come on. As a trans woman, it's like, hey, come on. Okay, but still, like, calling a cat a dog, yeah, not really the best thing. So calling my chair gaming chair, or calling any chair gaming chair, it's a pointless thing because when I game on it, I've done that in the past. It's not that comfortable, not that comfortable. Okay, just trying to keep it real, because these days real is offensive. But yeah, trying to keep it real. So I'm not going to buy a chair based on my ego next time. I'm gonna basically buy a very comfortable chair. Will I get a sofa instead? No, I really want to move fast. Now, even though my chair currently has lost all of its wheels, yes, it has. I still want a chair with those wheels, like an office chair, because it's more faster to get across. You know, it's something I like. So it's not the end of the world, if I get an office chair, even if it's not super duper ultra big and whatever, not everything has to be big in order to please me. Sometimes I say some silly things and then I realize, you know what? Maybe I'm stupid. Maybe I am stupid. Okay? So an update on my teeth. I think the swellingness is slightly going away. But let's be real for a moment. It still kind of hurts. The gum, the gum that actually erected out of my mouth shriveled away. I'm not even joking. It literally shriveled away. Like it literally like it went away. It literally came out of my mouth. I think I kept playing with it to a point of like it just slowly leaked out, and then it torn out, and it came out of my mouth. It was very gooey when it first erected. Then it became very big and gray, losing its color, and then it came out, and you could just roll it up into a small, tiny piece. Because at the end of the day, it just shows how small it actually is. It's mostly because it was full with blood. That's why it was like that. Which once again, it was full of blood. It was very gooey when it first started. Now then it was very thin and gray. You can tell a lot of blood was inside, a lot of blood trying to get out. Okay. For a second I thought there was a wasp on my ears or some bug on my ears, but no, it's my glasses. I use these anti-blue light glasses, so yeah, kind of cool. It broke, by the way, so one side only can be, pushed upon my ears. And it's not a big deal, not a big deal, not a big deal that it's slightly broken. The last one, it broke like for a couple of months. This one lasted just a few more months, but wow, did it suck. Like, honestly, I can't remember how it broke. I think I was pulling it out and then it broke. I don't know, maybe I'm mixing things up. Because sometimes you can mix like different ways it broke out. Because I know the other time, I remember how my other glasses broke. They do sell much more stronger ones, but oh my gosh, it costs you an arm and a leg. I'm not joking. Like, it costs you so much. There's one for like 1K, which is like, let's say like $60. That's insane. No, mostly because of its structure, I guess. It's pretty strong. I won't really get mad at that. Okay, fine if you're strong. But wow, it's expensive, And that's a problem. That's a problem. Expensive. Okay. Yeah, people are gonna like this content, you know? Some of y'all. Because some of y'all do like my content already, so it's not like a big deal to show stuff like this. A lot of y'all have been watching me for some time. Some of y'all are new, which is cool. Some of y'all are also old. Some of y'all may remember some of my old, earlier content. So, that's kind of cool, And the reason why I'm making this more on this content, as I said, I don't want to yell too much. I don't want to yell too much, Every time I would get angry at this or that, and it just kind of sucks all the time, when you get mad too many times. And it's like, okay, let's be real. Getting mad isn't going to solve anything. Speaking of mad, I never checked Bounding into Comics. I will check it out right now to see what's going on. I won't really rant, to be fair, I won't really rant. I just want to see what's going on. I forgot to check it today in the morning. I normally check it, but I was checking some YouTube videos. Okay. Let me just download this. Maybe one more video, Something not naughty. Hey, Dragon Ball Z posters! Cool. I need to make a video about Dragon Ball Z for my main channel. Look, what are your thoughts on Dragon Ball Z? I think it's a good series. I watched, I would say 90% of Dragon Ball when I was a kid, and then went on to Dragon Ball Z. But okay, let's just say 70% of Dragon Ball, and then went on to Dragon Ball Z. They were showing it on TV, so I didn't really have a way to watch it on demand. I had to watch based on when they posted it on TV, where they aired it on TV, and obviously the problem with that, the problem with that was, there were days where I missed a lot of content. Like I really missed a lot of stuff, So there were show repeats on Saturdays, which was cool, but I had no idea what time it was, and obviously, everyone would use the TV back then. Everyone would basically have turns watching. And even though my siblings and I would watch this one show, it doesn't matter because my parents may have watched stuff, my other family members may have watched stuff. Long ago, when they used to show Dragon Ball Z, our house was so full, there were so many people here, So, that's not a bad thing. It's just that when you have one TV in the lounge, a lot of people will use. But there were also other TVs in different rooms. I guess I don't know, honestly, but you can tell that you know, I didn't really have time to watch every episode. I hope there's like a big DVD collection for Dragon Ball. I want to go back and watch it. You know, there's something cool about Dragon Ball that really is that's really cool. You know, like it's more focused on adventure and like silly fighting rather than power levels and stuff like that. And you know, I'm not saying it's bad. You know, power levels are bad. I'm not saying that. It just sucks how everything's only about power now. You know, like something's more super than super. God, what is it? What is the transformation? Super Saiyan, God. Something's more powerful than that. Then we have more that beyond that. It's like I feel like the reason why it sucks is because they already peaked way before the series began. And that's a problem. They peaked before that. They literally peaked before that. So so it's not so special anymore. You know, they literally went Super Saiyan God in the movies, and obviously trying to follow that up with with you know, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, like, you know, yeah, and then for some reason that was so weak apparently, because against some other villains and stuff like that, and doesn't make sense really. I feel like it would have made more sense about powering up characters if they didn't power up the characters every freaking hour or every freaking arc, you know, then give them a new transformation. You know, it just really sucked. It really sucks how these things are. Okay, now I don't know if she is trans. I don't know. Okay, yeah, we go. Yeah, she is. She is. Sorry. Sometimes I do make mistakes. Sometimes I'm stupid. And sometimes I'm both making mistakes and being stupid. Let's see the time. Okay, we'll do one more and then we'll end it.